The Bible is a vast and mysterious book. It is filled with stories of incredible events and powerful beings. One such being is Leviathan, a terrifying sea monster. Leviathan embodies chaos and destruction. It is a creature of immense size and strength. Leviathan appears in several books of the Bible. Its most famous appearances are in the books of Job, Psalms, and Isaiah. These books describe Leviathan in vivid detail. Leviathan is a powerful symbol in the Bible. It represents the untamed forces of nature. It also represents the power of God, who alone can defeat it. Leviathan reminds us of the vastness and mystery of the universe. The book of Job contains the most detailed description of Leviathan, a creature of immense power and mystery. In Job 41, God describes Leviathan to Job in all its terrifying glory, painting a vivid picture of its might and ferocity. God asks Job, "Can you draw out Leviathan with a hook or snare its tongue with a cord?" This question highlights the futility of human efforts against such a beast. God boasts of Leviathan's impenetrable hide, saying, "No one is so fierce that he dares to stir it up. Its armor is like no other, impervious to any weapon." Leviathan breathes fire and smoke. Its teeth are terrifying, capable of crushing anything in its path. Its scales are like rows of shields, each one tightly sealed. Its limbs are powerful, capable of great feats of strength. Its neck is strong, supporting its massive head. God's description of Leviathan is awe-inspiring, a testament to the creature's grandeur and the power of its creator. It is a creature that inspires both fear and wonder, a symbol of the unknown and the uncontrollable forces of nature. God uses Leviathan to teach Job a lesson about his own limitations, reminding him of the vastness and complexity of creation. Job is humbled by God's power and the vastness of creation, realizing his place in the grand scheme of things. The story of Leviathan serves as a powerful reminder of the awe-inspiring and sometimes terrifying aspects of the natural world. Psalm 74 describes God's defeat of Leviathan. This psalm is a song of praise to God for his power and deliverance. The psalmist remembers God's mighty acts in history. This includes his victory over Leviathan. The psalmist writes, "You divided the sea by your might. You broke the heads of the sea monsters on the waters. You crushed the heads of Leviathan. You gave him as food for the creatures of the wilderness." This passage celebrates God's victory over chaos. By defeating Leviathan, God establishes order in the world. He shows that he is in control of even the most powerful forces. This victory gives hope to the psalmist and all who believe in God. Isaiah 27 contains a profound prophecy about Leviathan, a creature of chaos and destruction. This prophecy speaks of a future time when God will once again confront and defeat Leviathan, symbolizing the ultimate triumph over chaos. Isaiah writes, "In that day the Lord with his hard and great and strong sword will punish Leviathan the fleeing serpent, Leviathan the twisting serpent, and he will slay the dragon that is in the sea." This vivid imagery portrays a dramatic and decisive victory. This prophecy is not just a tale of battle. It is a message of hope for the future, assuring us that chaos will not reign forever. It reminds us that God is in control, even when the world seems to be in turmoil. He will ultimately defeat all forms of evil and chaos, bringing order and peace. The prophecy of Isaiah 27 also carries an eschatological significance, pointing towards the end times. It foretells a final climactic battle between the forces of good and evil, a battle that will determine the fate of the world. In this ultimate battle, God will emerge victorious, vanquishing all that is evil. He will then establish his kingdom of peace and righteousness, a realm where harmony and justice prevail for all eternity. Section 5. From Chaos to Creation. Leviathan's ancient origins. You know, Leviathan's origins likely predate the Bible. Ancient cultures often used mythical creatures to explain the natural world. These creatures often represented forces that were beyond human control. Leviathan's origins may lie in ancient Near Eastern mythology. Cultures in this region often associated serpents or dragons with chaos and the sea. These creatures were often seen as enemies of the gods. The Bible borrows from these ancient myths. However, it gives Leviathan a unique theological significance. Leviathan becomes a symbol of God's power and sovereignty. It reminds us that God is in control, even over the most chaotic forces in the universe. Section 6. Unveiling the symbolism Leviathan's multiple meanings. Leviathan is a complex symbol in the Bible. It has multiple layers of meaning. On one level, Leviathan represents the untamed forces of nature. It embodies the chaos and destruction that can be unleashed by the sea. On another level, Leviathan represents the enemies of God. These enemies can be human or spiritual. They oppose God's will and seek to disrupt his order. Leviathan also serves as a test of faith. Its power and ferocity can be terrifying. Yet believers are reminded that God is even more powerful. He can defeat Leviathan and protect his people. Section 7. The cosmic battleground Leviathan and the struggle for order. The Bible often portrays the universe as a battleground. This battle is between order and chaos, good and evil. Leviathan plays a key role in this cosmic struggle. God's creation of the world was a victory over chaos. He brought order out of the void. However, chaos still exists. It threatens to engulf the world. Leviathan represents this ever-present threat of chaos. It reminds us that the battle for order is ongoing. God is ultimately in control. However, he calls upon his people to fight for his kingdom. They are to be agents of order and righteousness in the world. Section 8. Leviathan in art and literature, enduring fascination. Leviathan has captivated the human imagination for centuries. It has been depicted in art, literature, and popular culture. These depictions often reflect the fears and anxieties of their time. In medieval art, Leviathan was often depicted as a monstrous sea serpent. It symbolized the dangers of the unknown world. During the Renaissance, artists began to portray Leviathan in more realistic detail. This reflected a growing interest in the natural world. In literature, Leviathan has appeared in works by John Milton, Herman Melville, and Thomas Hobbes. These authors used Leviathan to explore themes of power, chaos, and the human condition. Leviathan continues to fascinate and inspire artists and writers today. Section 9. Conclusion: Leviathan's enduring legacy. Leviathan is more than just a mythical sea monster. It is a creature that has captured the human imagination for centuries, appearing in various forms across different cultures and religions. It is a powerful symbol in the Bible, representing much more than just a beast of the sea. It represents the untamed forces of nature, the enemies of God, and the ongoing struggle between order and chaos. This struggle is not just external, but also internal, reflecting the battles we face within ourselves. Leviathan reminds us of God's power and sovereignty. It serves as a testament to his ability to bring order out of chaos. He is able to defeat even the most fearsome creatures, no matter how powerful they may seem. He's in control of the universe, from the vastness of the cosmos to the smallest details of our lives. Leviathan also challenges us to confront the chaos in our own lives. It calls us to face our fears and uncertainties with courage and faith. We are called to be agents of order and righteousness, to bring light into the darkness and to stand firm in our beliefs. We are to trust in God's power to overcome even the most daunting challenges. His strength is our strength, and his victory is our victory. Leviathan's story is a timeless reminder of the power of faith and the enduring battle between good and evil. It teaches us that no matter how great the struggle, faith and righteousness will ultimately prevail.